Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So today let's go ahead and take a look at this TOWA. This TOWA is actually a free-to-play character, but I think maybe she could have a little bit of juice here. Potentially could be a usable option. Maybe. For a free-to-play character, I think she does, at a glance, seem decent-ish. So we could always take that. Alright, so let's see. So her link set is Demonic Power, Solid Support, Battlefield Diva, Master of Magic, Thirst for Conquest is a good link, Scientist, and then Shattering the Limit. A lot of these links are just flat out not good. The good news, though, is that TOWA is a support type character, right? So it's like we can get away with a support type character, and I mean, she also has a defensive mechanic. She has some dodge here. You could get away with those types of characters not really having the greatest links and stuff like that. I think where it becomes more of a problem would be when you have like a major hard hitter like slot 1 or slot 2 character, and like their links are bad, can kind of mess up the flow of the team. But I guess as like a floating support character, it's not really the biggest deal, right? So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at what else we got here. TOWA's super attack effect. Yeah, this is not good. So she's getting 50% attack. I mean, this is where, I would say this is where being free-to-play could hurt. But to be fair, Limit Breaker Vegito also is not getting defense. But I think TOWA needs it way worse. I don't know. I mean, they really didn't give her defense, man. Like, it's tough. That's tough. Her passive, she gets 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then she gets 100% attack and defense on super attack. That's good for a free-to-play, right? We'll take that. She has, what, a 30% chance to dodge in slot 2 or 3? Okay, sure. If there's 3 or more extreme class allies on the team besides yourself, she gives 20% attack and defense to all allies. Okay, that is interesting. So, besides TOWA herself, we need 3 more extreme class allies on the team. I mean, that's... I do not like the idea of splitting up heroes into, like, super and extreme. That's not great right now. Like, the hero... That is, like, the biggest problem with the 2022 Heroes characters. It's like, we could definitely run, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Rose. But then after that, it gets iffy. It's like, Dark King Fu, if we're getting decent luck, we could run. Hearts, if the fight is going to be short, we could run. Maybe, like, Sealess, if the fight is going to be short. Like, it's like we're all of a sudden talking about running kind of like a lot of iffy characters for villains. I don't know if I'm really... I guess, well, maybe there is Golden Metal Cooler and Modified Janemba as well. I mean, yeah, I mean, they are certainly effective. So she has that, but her support, as long as you have the extreme class allies on the team to trigger it, the support is for all allies. So that right there would hit, for example, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. So we'll certainly take that. That's good. And then if all allies on the team are Dragon Ball Hero category characters, she will change AGL key spheres into STR key spheres. That's good for Dark King Fu, who needs those. Then she gives all allies an extra 1 key, 10% attack and defense. And then she gives herself an extra 50% attack and defense on super attack. So she's going to be giving 30% attack and defense and 1 key in total. That's going to be her support. That's if it's a full Dragon Ball Hero team and there's another 3 extreme class allies on the team besides herself. I mean, she's like probably okay, but I mean, probably only like okay is what I could give her. Certainly, I mean, she's a free-to-play character, but she definitely, I think, would have needed a little bit more Now I'm trying to think, like, what else could we actually have given Towa? I think number one, she would need a better chance to dodge. Like, 30% chance to dodge is cute, but when we're talking about, like, a dodge or die character or something like that, like, we would really like to be above a 30% chance. I think you're asking for trouble with that. And it's like, you could further complement it with a full dodge build, of course, right? So, you know, maybe she could have, like, a 30% chance to dodge from her passive, and then potentially a 30% chance to dodge from your hidden potential system as well, sure, but, you know, remember, those are two separate procs, could still definitely be iffy, and I don't know if her impact really merits as much as we would want. All right, like, okay, I'm gonna put you in slot 1. Let's go ahead and give you this. Hearts, I guess, whatever, we're just not gonna, we'll just do this. We'll give Fu the STR orbs, and then we'll go ahead and finish this phase off. So, Towa, I mean, I like support, I like dodging, but she's just going to potentially be a little bit undertuned. Kind of a bummer, too. One thing they could have done that I think would have been nice for this Towa would have been if they could have given her stun, seal, attack debuff, something like that. You know, as a free-to-play character, maybe making her a little bit more valuable in, say, Super Battle Road or Battlefield or something like that. It's certainly something we potentially could have had, but they did not give her that. Her super attack effect is definitely going to be like in a really bad spot. Like, her super attack effect being only 50% attack, like, that's just not good enough for these types of characters, man. All right, let's go and take a look here. Yeah, sure. And again, I mean, I know she is free to play, so it's very easy to just be like, well, she's free to play, what do you expect? But, I mean, think of the Dragon Ball Saga free to play characters we got. Now, to be fair, one other good thing about Towa, she creates these STR key spheres, but you know what we could do? We could literally just, like, she creates the orbs, but she does not need them. So she literally is designed to help out Dark King Fu. In that fashion. And the other thing, too, with her creating orbs, well, okay, that's kind of unfortunate, damn it. Alright, so kind of the thing with Towa creating her orbs and stuff like that, right, is we will be able to save them specifically for Dark King Fu. And one thing that is good is most of the heroes characters, most of the different, like, lineups and stuff like that we could use, we're not really going to struggle with key and stuff like that. So it's like the chances of maybe being able to save these orbs for Fu are, I mean, I would say realistic-ish for sure. But the thing about type orbs is it can be tough, right? Like, sometimes they will just line all the STR orbs up. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing Demon Goddess Towa. We have got to get her the full dodge build for sure. Sometimes with type orb changing and stuff like that, it's not really possible to be like, all right, we'll just save these orbs and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't always work this way. Towa is a free-to-play character putting up 5 million attack stats as, like, a free-to-play dodging support. I'll certainly take that, but I would say that I would have liked, I think, a little bit of more defensive value out of Towa, right? And again, it's very easy to just say, oh, well, she's free to play, but the Dragon Ball Saga characters, which came out back in April and May, right, they were free to play characters, and they are quite good with very powerful defensive mechanics as well. Alright, guys, we'll make this the last rotation of the video. I guess we'll just... Dude, Rosé at the start right there is so scary. This Rosé tonight has just been a real annoying little bastard. So let's hope he does not pull any shenanigans. So this is going to be a very good turn for Towa, obviously. We're going to have a lot of support up from Dark King Fu as well as Demon Goddess Towa. Let's go ahead and see how we're going to be able to do on this rotation in terms of the free-to-play Scientist Towa. So, again, let me know what you guys think of her. I mean, okay-ish, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like if we're able to hide her sufficiently, only being a 30% chance to dodge character does, you know, like it was a little scary. Like this would hurt. Are we dead, actually? No. Okay, 366. Okay, sure. Dodge or die for sure, though, because remember, Rose, his damage is in, super attack damage is in the 700k range. Sure, that was type disadvantage for Towa, but that's only a 700k damage attack, right? So, let me know what you guys think of Scientist Towa. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.